Prepositions of agency describe a person or thing that has caused or is causing something to occur. We'll elaborate on this later on. There are only two prepositions of agency, by and with. We use by for people and with for things, or animals, or anything except people. That is, if the subject is a person, we use by. If things other than a person, we use with. By and with are also used as prepositions of device or instrument, or instrumentality as others call it, but they should not be confused with prepositions of agency. Prepositions of device or instrument will be discussed in a separate video. And by the way, we don't want to miss out on reminding you that in this series of discussions on prepositions, our example sentences contain underlined phrases. Those phrases are called prepositional phrases. The bolded words are the prepositions, and the nouns, pronouns, or noun phrases that come after them are their objects, called the object of preposition. Moving forward, prepositions of agency are used in turning an active voice into a passive voice. For example, we have an active voice, Clyde ate a candy. When we turn this into a passive voice, it will be, a candy was eaten by Clyde. And notice the preposition by. Since our subject, the doer or performer of the action word, is a person, we use by. The active voice follows this sentence pattern: subject plus verb plus direct object, while the passive voice follows this one: direct object plus verb plus subject. If we compare these two sentence structures, we notice that the active voice emphasizes the subject, the doer of the action word, who is Clyde, while the passive voice emphasizes the direct object, the one being acted upon, or the receiver of the action word, the candy. This tells us that, by nature, the active voice highlights the subject more, while the passive voice the direct object. Since prepositions of agency are used only in the passive voice, we'll focus on the passive voice in this video. Let's place again here the passive sentence we had earlier. A candy was eaten by Clyde. If we report certain news, we may say, a candy was eaten. We are emphasizing the candy and reporting what happened to that candy. But the news wouldn't be complete without the criminal. People would ask, who ate the candy? Who did that? That's when we use our subject, Clyde, and the preposition of agency, by. And it should be placed before the subject, the doer or performer of the action word. Now we have the sentence, a candy was eaten by Clyde. Another example, Hamlet was written by William Shakespeare. Who wrote Hamlet? William Shakespeare. Let's have examples for the preposition of agency, with. Amanda is overwhelmed with fear. What causes Amanda to feel overwhelmed? Fear. Since fear is a thing and not a person, we use with. Another example. Peter was wounded with a knife. What caused Peter's wound? The knife. Again, prepositions of agency by and with are only used for passive sentences. If by and with are used in an active voice, they are no longer prepositions of agency, but other categories of prepositions. And note that an active voice can only be turned passive if there is a direct object. If no direct object, there is no need to use the prepositions of agency. If you wish to learn more about how to transform an active voice into a passive one, we have prepared a table based on tenses. There, we also provided links that we believe might help you. If you wish to proceed, just click the link below to get started. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.